What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and right here we're going to be looking at this weekend league game, and we're going to be specifically focusing on OBJ. Now, he is the best wide receiver in the game. Of course, in real life, he's injured, but in this video, you're going to actually see what his real injury is. And I'm going to leave it. If you want to skip to it, you go ahead and see it, but this game is going to turn out to be something that's very, very exciting for everybody, because with competitive mode in Madden 18, what they were trying to do was to remove a lot of the fluke that happened with Madden 17. So what they did was they created different game modes. And I told you guys when it was announced with the different modes what would really be happening. Pretty much, if you play on arcade mode, and I'm going to be putting out a solo very, very soon for you guys to show you how to beat any solo in the game, regardless, like offensively and stuff like that. Just give me a second. I'm probably going to have it up by tomorrow. So for everybody that's struggling with solos, it's definitely going to be available to you very, very soon. But speaking of the arcade mode is primarily, is specifically Madden 17. So just throw the ball up in the air, and it doesn't really matter. The guy's going to catch it. They don't really intercept when it's... Okay, run it for 6. You know what? Let me just stop talking what I'm talking about with this arcade mode. So run it for 6 on me. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Do my mom's when you're done with it, too. Like, what do you do? Bro, where's the rest of my defense, bro? What are they doing? And then all of a sudden the QB sneak works? Okay, whatever. But like I was saying, right? I'm going to be put... Did he just fumble? Because nobody's supposed to fumble anymore. I thought that when they just patched it, you don't have to even put it on conservative. Nobody fumbles. All right. Let's just get to the fact. All right, like I told you guys, I'm going to be giving you guys those solos. If you're looking for more of the NFL recaps during the week, go to my other channel. The link is in the description box. It's on a separate channel now. So don't look for NFL recaps, NBA recaps, or whatever has to do with sports recaps on this channel anymore. Just to make sure you guys are updated, get over there to that channel right now. It's just simply Gmia. That's the name of the channel. All right. So with OBJ, right? OBJ is a card that's going to drop a lot of passes. He's going to drop passes more than bronze cards. Like the original cards that you start off with in the game, they did update it and take away the banners that had like the low catch rating and stuff like that, but they still do the same things. They still drop the ball. They still do a lot of ridiculous things. The reasoning behind why I keep telling you guys to either grind for OBJ or to buy him is because I think EA Sports might have screwed up with his ratings because they made him too OP so early in the year. Let me explain why. His acceleration and speed, yeah, dive right there, and he's already on the ground, but he still tackles me. Okay, EA Sports, but his acceleration and his speed is so far beyond what every other wide receiver card is. You know, I'm just saying, like, his whole makeup of his card, that master card from grinding out the team leader sets, is so far beyond that it would make sense that he would probably be a card that can last throughout the year. If you look at what the speed is in the threshold and what EA Sports has been doing, and you evaluate it and say, look, we're only in October and the game has been out a month and a half, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You would see why, logically, I wouldn't need to tell you this. But again, people have been asking me, like, yo, Gmi, are you sure? And the only person that I won't raid sell is probably Randy Moss. And that's just because I'm stupid. Like, the dude sucks, but he is 87 overall. He does come with the playmaker chem, and he does do the things that he's supposed to do sometimes. But he is 6'4" with 90 speed. So if you are somebody that's struggling with trying to get a card that you want to utilize throughout, you know, this time while you're doing solos, and, you know, when you're playing competitively, a guy that will go up and get the ball height-wise and stuff like that, he is your man. But does he catch the ball all the time? No, he does not. And you can see what I'm saying. You see right there with OBJ, earlier in the same video, you saw him drop the ball, but he will come back and he will be clutch later on in the game. Don't expect him to catch every ball. Listen, the issue is this, right? Madden 17, they created this whole thing where everybody just drops the ball. They haven't really been able to figure out what's going on with it because it's still been actively going on. So no receiver is going to catch every pass. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I playmakered, and I thought that guy was the closest guy to me, but it probably playmakered somebody else. I don't know what goes on day to day with this game, but that's neither here nor there. All right, so when you're talking about OBJ, right, even though he has those catching stats and everything like that, and keep in mind, when they did the original patch, before they repatched the patch, whenever you would throw the ball to him, it would say low catch rating, and I think he has probably the highest catch rating as a receiver. I'm not sure, but maybe somebody else that's a pretty much higher, another higher overall legend may have something similar to OBJ, but I would assume right now that he probably has one of the highest catch ratings, and with the update, you know, whatever they did, whenever you threw the ball to him, it said low catch rating. So I don't know if the way that the attributes are set with the sliders that they have is just screwed up for all the receivers. But this is the end of the half with no time left. And I just want you to see this, bro. That's Snead, bro. That's Snead. Like, this dude, you know, I don't know. Man, why do I do this to myself, bro? Why do I do this to myself? And whatever, bro. So Randy Moss right there. He's running the C route. He catches the ball. Usually that's a drop. Just so you guys are aware of that. It's not like he always catches that. It's usually going to be a drop. But again, like I'm trying to explain to you, the reasoning behind getting OBJ is because he's fat. He's the fastest wide receiver in the game. And you can't really judge him based on the fact that he drops the ball. Because everybody drops the ball. Doesn't matter who the receiver is. Even when they release ultimate tickets or whatever they're going to call them this year. You know what I don't understand with that play right there? You see like how it was a line drive dot? They made my guy run in slow motion so that this guy will be able to do all the stuff that he's doing right now. And then he's going to go get fancy, do whatever he wants. Go ahead, do it, bro. Do it. But you better make sure when you do stuff like that, that you're going to win the game. Now, you're probably looking at it like, bro, you're down 21-3. You're more than likely going to lose this game. I try to tell you guys, man, GmiasWorld, we don't give up. So if you ride with me, you're going to have to sit through your... Listen, when you get your butt whipped, just get it whipped, dog. And figure out ways to get better. When you quit, it's over. So you don't ever get to kind of, you know, oh, I was doing this wrong. I was doing... Like, this dude is a straight D-line A... Yo, the D-line users are the new A-gap. This dude just comes right in. But again, if you just quit the game, you don't really get a chance to see exactly what you were doing, you know, how you could fix something, how you can make something better, things like that. I don't know who swatted that ball down. I got to go back and look, but it doesn't make any sense. Again, now look, you see what OBJ is doing? Catching those post routes, doing what he has to do. But remember, earlier in the game, I wanted to rage sell him while the game was actively going on. And that's how I feel about most of my team. But I keep telling you guys, if I tell you that a card is good, it's good because he's withstood I mean, I got a crazy pressure test, bro. Like, you do anything stupid, and I'm cutting ties. And if these guys are able to last, it's a reason. It's a reason why I raid sell half my team, and only certain players remain. It's every year. It's specific cards that I keep. And if you guys don't know what cards I'm keeping, feel free to check on my updates. I update with my team almost weekly and let you know why I'm keeping it, and I let you know exactly what's happening on. You know, what's going on. Did I just say what's happening on? But what's going on. So if you're looking for information like that, this is the best channel to come to because I'm going to give you the honest opinion of what the cards are, what's going on. If EA Sports is screwing me, I'm going to let you know if EA Sports is screwing me. If I'm just being a bum, I'm going to let you know that. I'm not going to blame EA Sports if it's me. Like, for instance, I lost a couple games on stream, and I left the whole live stream up, the YouTube stream, one of my recent streams, like an hour long, and I threw a bad pass. Yeah, he run committed, and the guy threw the ball right to the defender, but that's me making a bad read. I can't blame EA Sports for that. And I try to be, you know what I'm saying, logical about it. There's some things that are wild and ridiculous, but we can't just blame EA Sports for everything. And like I said, because we know that every receiver drops the ball. Oh, yeah, by the way, it's 21-18 now. We were just down 21-3. But because we know that every receiver drops the ball, why does it make sense to be mad at the receiver? We have to just understand that, look, if a guy's supposed to be a good card, we got to keep going back to the card. We know that it's 100% chance that dudes... Look at this idiot. Okay, so you spin move that guy, then you wait for that guy to come and tackle you. I don't know what's been going on since they repatched the patch, but my jukes don't work. They're not as effective. And no, I don't have them on conservative because with the most recent patch, nobody fumbles. Even though he made me fumble on the first play of the game, and now it's 4th down. So this is clutch time right now. Look at what OBJ does. Go up and get it. I just went up. I just got aggressive, bruh. I don't feel good about that. I'm lying. I did. I loved it. I loved the way that felt because it didn't happen to me. Like we all would feel like, yo, you know, we'd be like, yo, yeah, son. But then when it happens to us, we're like, nah, we ain't doing that. Bruh. At that point, I felt really, really bad for the guy. No, I'm lying. I'm still lying. I didn't care about this guy, bro. I wanted him to feel my wrath, dog. Oh, okay. You want to fumble the ball. Okay, listen, I don't know what's going on. Maybe fumbling is still in the game because EA just had no love for this guy. Probably because he celebrated and thought it was sweet with that pick. But I told you, right here, LT... This is the guy I'm going to update you on. That guy sucks. LT is a terrible, terrible running back. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to coaching adjustments, and I'm going to put it on conservative. Okay, what? Get it back. All right, just to make sure that he doesn't fumble the ball because I'm just trying to run the clock out, and this guy's trying to fumble the ball and give it back to them. So we both have different things that we want to do. So now that we know that we've come all the way back and we're up 4, and I've showed you specific reasons why you should have OBJ on your team, whether you buy him or you grind him out, you should have him on your team very soon. There is no reason why you shouldn't. And I'm just letting you know straight up, there is no reason why you should not have that man on your team. The dude is an outright goon, and he's going to handle his business. And it is what it is. So now, What is he going to do? Run the ball because he was a bum from the get-go. Bro, he was a bum from the get-go. So now we're going to look at some of the replays, and we're just going to talk about certain things. And remember that I told you at the beginning of the video, the real reason that OBJ is injured, it's not his ankle that's fractured like in, you know, what they're saying with the news and Adam Schefter and all these guys. You're going to see exactly what I've been trying to tell you guys for years and why I made a song called Through My Body that you can find right here at EA Sports Central at GmiasWorld. Because when I'm doing Madden, it's pretty much EA Sports Central, bro. Because I give you the real deal. I don't give you watered down stuff like, oh yeah, bro, this. No, I'm telling you exactly what's going on. That was the first run that he did early in the game, right? When I had my 99 dive and I dove and tackled him, even though I was 95 yards behind him. He dove in with Cam Newton, even though the QB sneak doesn't work. I got in here on this run right here early on. You know what I'm saying? And right here, okay, what is he doing there? Oh, he running that back for 6. He was celebrating. He thought it was sweet. And I'm trying to tell you guys, be careful. Oh, this was the end of the half. Everything, yeah, he's diving in. Everything is good, bro. But make sure you win the game. Because when you don't win the game, things like this happen. And you got to dig in, bro. You got to make sure that regardless of what your opponent is doing, you are ready to go. And I'm not going to say ready. I'm going to say ret. For all my Southerners, you got to be ready to go. Because if you're not ready to go, the dude is going to try to make a comeback. We got to go to the play to see exactly what happened when I got so aggressive on this guy. I got really intentionally aggressive. And it was maximum, maximum aggressive action. So we're going to go ahead and check out what was going on. Because Big Ben said last week maybe he doesn't have it anymore. But OBJ definitely still has it, at least in this game. So let's just take a look at what actually happened and what transpired. Okay? We throw the ball up. It's a post route, right? Let's zoom in real quick. Now, because this is the Frostbite engine, and he put his arm right through his groin. Now, if you're like me, you're wondering, how could OBJ have caught this? This is why OBJ should be the highest paid receiver in the league. This is why. Because if you can let a guy put his hand through your groin, you are a champion. Even though you haven't won anything yet, and all the money that he's primarily made has been off of a catch in which a game that he lost against the Dallas Cowboys, and it was against used car. How can you say that OBJ is not worth it? After seeing this, and I hope all you guys watch this whole entire video, and I want you to type #OBJ if you watch this entire video. Why shouldn't he be the highest paid player in the NFL? Why shouldn't he be? This is valid proof that he can do things that no other man species can do on planet Earth. If you're with me, it's a #OBJ. Maybe even tag him on Twitter with the video. See you guys and girls next time. One love.